Okay guys, for example, you want to print something nice and colorful like this side panel from my keyboard, right? And you have Creality K2 Plus printer or any other Creality printer, and you are going to use Creality filament system and Creality Print as a slicer. So today I want to show you how to do it. To be able to print multicolor with Creality infrastructure, you need to perform 5 easy steps. Step number 1, you should have the model. You should have Creality filament system loaded with filaments. You need to have software with set it up colors inside. You need to make a color or add the color to your model in a slicer. And you need to check Creality Print slicers. Now let's go step by step. So step number 1, you should have a model. You can create your model by yourself. For example, I have my in Fusion 360, right? You can download from internet, ready to use model with different colors. Next, obvious step, you should have CFS system loaded with different colors. To be able to print colorful object, you need to have at least 2 different colors. Step number 3. Now you need to go to the Creality Print application. I have it on my Mac. You can have it on a window. But anyway, you have on the top side 3 parts: prepare, preview, and device. In this case, after you loaded your filaments into the color filament management system, you need to add them into filament part. Sometimes if you're using Creality filaments, it can recognize automatically, but for me in 99% cases I need to add them manually, and to be able to do so you need to click this edit function, select brand, type, name, color, check nozzle temperature and say OK. And you need to add all 4 or at least 2 different colors into this part of the Creality Print application. Next step, again in Creality Print, you need to go to prepare section. You need to load your model, right? So for example, my panels already loaded into this application, right? You can see them. And on the right upper side, you will see filament section, and you will see same colors A, B, C, and D, what you've set on a device page, right? Now you need manually add, you can see this plus or minus. You need add, for example, another 4 filament types. You need to select from the drop-down list type of filament. For example, in my case, it's all PLA. You need to select a color, right? So basically, I'm doing just clicking this item and checking color on the preset filament types, right, from the device page. So you need to add 1, 2, 3, and 4 if you want 4, but at least 2, as I mentioned, right? So now you have set it on device page filaments what you have loaded into the device itself, and on this page you have a filament types what you can use with your model, right? Now my suggestion, if you have like me one base color, you can just do a right click of the mouse, go down and change filament option and just select like base filament type and color, right? And do the coloring of all other layers. In my case, I have this brown color as the base, so I selected. Now, to be able to add the colors, for example, as I have for the layers, you have to select object and then go to the upper menu to the very right and select color painting. And now you have several options. You can do like a circle or sphere or triangle, but in my case, I'm doing by height, right? So you need to select height, you need to select color, and now you can do the coloring. For example, I want to have it like all brown, right? So I can do like this. You see, all of them became brown. For example, I want to fill this one only with brown, right? So you can do this coloring by different options with height, with fill, with all of that. My suggestion in this case, if you want to have as less this poopies from the printer, you need to have it like layer by layer, because if you will have different colors on the same level, or you will have, you know, green, brown, green, brown, green, brown, each time printer will change a filament and each time it will create a waste. But it's just my suggestion. Now, step number 5, you need to do a slice, right? And I suggest you're gonna to check, you see on your screen right now this color changing tower, right, on the right side, and the object or model on the left side. And when you are doing like that, you can see that you have all colors properly set, right? And you don't have any accidental other colors where you don't need, because it will be change of filament and it will be longer process and more expensive process. So you wanna to check all of this. Of course, you need to check other parameters, support if needed, prime tower, and all other settings. And when you are ready, you can send to print, right? And on this screen, you can see same colors and types what you did on the device settings, only on the device settings, right? And you can double check and you can select or change the color if you want. For example, I can change this to brown and brown to green and all of that. And then you can send for the print, and at the end, you will have something like that, right? If you want to build something colorful like this or any other items, you can do this with my 5 easy steps.